Hey guys, I want to chat for a minute about best practices in your virtual advising for this year for 2020. Number one, try as best you can to get this face-to-face going with the students. I know phone calls might be easier or just questions over email, but you really need to see that person's face and they need to see yours in order to establish that advising relationship. Also, personalize those communications as best you can if you have more than one student. Use their name, use specific things they've shared, use their high school, use other schools you've talked about, something to engage it so they don't feel like they're just replying back to a robot. Normalize and validate their emotions. There's a lot going on for these kids. And so talk about their challenges and their feelings. You don't have to be therapists or counselors, but you can be a good listener and you can try and validate what they're going through and the unique challenges for this group. Also ask follow-up and engaging questions. Not just yes, no, A, B, C, or D. The notes that we give you sometimes have sections that they have to answer, but also open it up. Get them kind of talking, get their juices flowing and sharing. We also want to promote accountability and flexibility, both and, okay? So we'll talk more about that, but definitely ways that you can be assertive, but not aggressive in your advising, and ways that you can really push them to do what they need to do to make positive steps moving ahead. Another thing is you may want to curate your virtual background, your space where you're going to be advising. Maybe not try and be so much of a straight on screen anymore, but try and create a little bit of a texture or a context to where you are so that the student can kind of get to know a little bit about you. So that's all up to you. Incorporate humor, incorporate things about your life. If your dog enters the room, introduce your dog, things like that. But we really want to find ways that you can engage with students to the best of your ability and that we can really serve our students to the best of our ability in 2020. Thanks.